So we're having a conversation about the history of this wreck behind me. I bought it in 1972. I'd been out of high school 1 year, and we found it at a junkyard. As a matter of fact, I had just wrecked my 66 GTO, and I went to a buddy of mine, he owns an auto wrecking yard, and I said, dude, if you get one of these cars in here, will you call me? And about 6 months later, he said, Charlie, he called me up at my house, left a message, and he called me up. This is 74. And he said, some lady brought it in, or called. We went and picked it up. Her son didn't come home from Vietnam. I said, okay, how much do you want? He said, 200 bucks. He said, I don't have 200 bucks. 200 bucks for a 65 GTO. He said, how much do you have? I said, I have 165. He says, find 20 bucks and I'll give it to you for 185. So a day or so went, I said, don't sell the car. A day or so went by, got the 20 bucks and drove this car out of a junkyard in 1974. And I drove it on the street for a couple of years, you know, every day, you know, 4-speed, GTO, loud. Man, it was fun. Girls, oh my God. They loved the car. So, you know, I drove it around, and then I parked it for a year. For some reason, I don't remember. And I just started buying parts for it, race car parts. I wanted it to go faster. And it started out as like a 12-second car, you know, with a little cam and you know, bolt-on stuff. And then over the years, it just turned into this. You know, it started out as a, I don't know, maybe a 400 horsepower, you know, little kind of street/race car. And I don't know, maybe 10 years or so ago, we turned it into a, maybe 15 years ago, we turned it into a full-fledged, full-time race car. Had the suspension in the back redone, had the suspension in the front redone, had a 800 horsepower motor built, and now it goes 6 O's in the 8th, about 110 miles an hour. It's so much fun to drive. It's so rare. At judging, you can walk her. It's the only car like it at the track, and usually that's what it is. You know, it's not a Camaro or a Mustang or a Chevelle or, you know, all the cars that you see all the time at the tracks. You just don't see 65 GTO race cars, and people say to me all the time, why did you cut up a perfectly good, real numbers matching GTO? I said, because I could. You know, it was just one of those, I always wanted it to be a race car. I didn't want it to be one of those pretty show cars. I really didn't care about that. I just wanted to go fast and have fun, and I'm living the dream. First round eliminations. It's win or go home, baby.